a fantastic place when it comes to finding video games to keep busy with all year. Whether you're into JRPGs or other genres too, there are constant new releases coming out month by month to make sure we're never starved for games to play, and consequently, most people like myself also have an unrelenting growing backlog on top of whatever else they're playing. This is all great, but there is one minor catch in that it's pretty much impossible to keep up with everything, especially if you have life commitments, and this is why my backlog grows every year into something I pretty much won't ever finish. So with all the wonderful releases in mind that I had to leave behind in 2018, these are the JRPGs I wish I had enough time to play last year. Ni no Kuni II is the perfect opener for this list, as it's the JRPG I probably regret not playing most last year. It was released around late March, around the time I was playing Atelier Lydian Soul, which I don't regret doing, but I do wish I'd had a little more time to fit Ni no Kuni II in, as there were a lot of people saying positive things about it at the time. Due to lack of research, I had always planned not to play the second game in the series because I thought the stories were connected, but quickly found through comments and watching reviews that I probably could have played this in March if I had the time or scheduled appropriately. Since one of my JRPG New Year's resolutions for last year was to finally play an Atelier game, in hindsight this might not have actually changed my plans too much, but now I know this, I can jump into either Ni no Kuni game at any time, and since they're both so highly praised, I hope to play both of them someday. Lost Sphear was a game I was pretty interested in before it was released. I never got a chance to play I Am Setsuna and see Tokyo RPG Factory's first effort, so I'd hope that Lost Sphear could give me a look into what the studio with the goal of honoring old school JRPGs has to offer. I was keen enough for it that I actually tried a few Lost Sphear demos and had really hoped to try it in full, but it was released less than a week after Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, and I wasn't done playing that yet, so I didn't pick it up. The Japanese version is lying around somewhere in my house, and I didn't find the demo too hard language-wise when I played it, so it'll hopefully be one I play either for language study or for fun sometime, but since it's been a while and my excitement for it has unfortunately gone down a little, it might not be the first one on this list I get to. As much as I liked the look of Shining Resonance Refrain's demo and its character designs, I was content with my decision to pick up Octopath Traveler instead when it came out, although it's still a game I'd like to play. I tried demos for both and had a better feeling about Octopath Traveler overall, but Shining Resonance's themes are something I still think sound interesting now. The combination of dragons and music as major themes in it combine two things I love, and since I've been enjoying Dragalia Lost's World of Dragons so much recently, I wonder if Shining Resonance would have given me the same kind of enjoyment. I have the original non-refrain version in Japanese lying around if I ever feel like plugging in my PS3 again, but I'd like to try the refrain version too to see the best possible version of it, so perhaps I'll wait until I can pick that up. Yakuza Kiwami 2 was yet another demo I played and enjoyed last year, and the only thing keeping me away from it was wanting to start the series from the start after enjoying Yakuza 6 so much. But the demo did have me reconsidering this, with all those great side activities ranging from playing with his crane machines to going to strange video stores, and these along with an intriguing story opening made it look like an interesting experience. The Yakuza series does villains so well from what I've seen, and the introduction to Kiwami 2's one made me think that this has deep characters as well. And while I'll probably keep my plan of starting from Yakuza 0 and playing through the series in order, Kiwami 2 already looks like it'll be a highlight. Disgaea 1 Complete wasn't necessarily at the top of things I wanted to play last year, but the series is still what I consider to be one of my JRPG sins, as I've just never gotten around to playing it. I've seen my brother play the series before and played a little of the PS4 demo of Disgaea 5, and always liked the look of its quirky dialogue and cast of evil characters, and I'd love to see what a full story with them would be like. I saw Disgaea 1 get announced last year, but it was released around the same time as The World Ends With You Final Remix, which I decided was higher on my re-release priority list at the time. But Disgaea is still a series I'd love to get to know sometime, and with the first game redone in such a cool looking way, it may be the one that gets me to try the series eventually. I I've played 2 of the biggest parts featured in the 9 Kingdom Hearts games in its Story So Far compilation since I finished Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but Story So Far could have been a great way to catch up on all the bits I've missed before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. As a lot of people already know, the Kingdom Hearts series is a complicated web in which you can miss some important details of it if you haven't taken a deeper dive outside of 1 and 2, and as the 3rd game finally approaches, I do feel a little concerned about whether this will affect my playthrough, even though I'm really excited for it. As I just spent December trying to get through 6 games I bought through bundles, I can see why I didn't pick it up, as getting through even a couple of games in a month is already a challenge, so I think 9 Kingdom Hearts games would have probably involved playing nothing else until Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's ultimately why I didn't get it. I'd like to get this one just to have everything in one compilation, even though I've bought some of the remixes before, and if Kingdom Hearts 3 is good, perhaps I'll be tempted to pick it up sooner. Valkyria Chronicles 4 was one I really wished I could play at the time of its release. I played its demo around the same time I played Yakuza Kiwami 2's one, and was equally excited about Valkyria Chronicles 4 and its gameplay. I loved how its unique art style looked with the tactical battle system, and how the system allowed for active elements to take place while making your turn, and the active element made it seem like the kind of tactical JRPG I've been hoping to try. I have the first Valkyria Chronicles game waiting for me on PC though, so I'd like to try that first, but if it wasn't for there being so many great releases that month like Dragon Quest XI and Torna the Golden Country already taking up my time and money, I would have picked up Valkyria Chronicles 4 for sure, so it joins this list of games that I hope I can get to eventually, as I still really want to try this series properly. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below what games you wish you could have played and what releases got in the way of them. You can like and share this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more JRPG content like this, and ring that bell to get notifications on whenever I post so you don't miss a thing. You can check out more videos here, or you can check out the blog at jrpgjungle.com, and you can find me on social media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at jrpgjungle. Links to those will be in the description below, along with links to all of these games so you can pick them up like I'm hoping to do too. Until next time, thank you, bye!